I feel lucky that in a world full of AI, I can still create in real life.
And work with people, given the fact that I'm from the traditional route of working hard and creating together. But so many things are also, behind the scenes when editing. And obviously Photoshop changed the game at first with the generative fill and everything, just like retouching became very easy. But now there's all these new developments with the plugin. Take a look at this before and after. The detail is absolutely insane. Adding anything you want.
Nano Banana is still better though.
Which really eliminates the VFX route that I took as well. Still necessary, by the way, for video. The traditional way is always the best way. Or either combined with...
That looks so realistic. Almost like Higgs field.
The possibility to generate an image and then create a 3D object out of it and then place it in the scene. That's also a workflow that wasn't, there. And I'm laughing because it's really difficult to, not that difficult, but it's really difficult to create objects out of thin air, right? But now you can just generate any object.
Honestly, I ignored GPT because I thought this was just another flashy AI thing that looks good on Twitter. But then I actually tried it, and now I've got questions.
But VFX was 80% AI because it was just a scarcity of knowledge.
That was easy.
This is how we make the goal. People are already playing over here. Look at that.
I loved my work and I loved VFX. But about 80% of every invoice was really just the price of doing something difficult.
Just being honest, because it was a really impressive line of work. You definitely needed good computing power and a bit of knowledge and interest in those softwares to work with.
The more tools there are, the people seem to shrink into templates, auto-styled, auto-captioned, auto-filtered. You ever wonder if it made expressions too easy?
Maybe, or maybe we just made it too safe. Like, if you want to say something honest, you have to go through 5 disclaimers or 7 trending sounds just to say it and put it out there.
Yeah.
It was really, I would say, when it was like a day's work, it was presented like a week's work, simply because it's easier to understand.
So for this project, I would say like 6 times 5 days a week would be...
Yeah, so the ideal client just agrees on that because working with passion makes it very difficult sometimes to let go of a project that you just want to perfect until it's beautiful. Not in a way that perfectionism is a negative thing, but literally like we love creating, right? Not saying that, in some cases it really did take long, so it's up for debate in how far you want to go with projects. But pretty impressive objects could have taken a very short route to that result, and now even shorter. So in a second. This all, by the way, is just a test and it goes to show what's on my mind. And with test, I mean, right now we're backstage testing the lighting, if everything's good. Because, this is the, what is it? Like the 50th time of trying.
This quick and easy tutorial, I'll take you through the process. You can really see the reflections and all the detail. Cool, right?
So why did we never really post something besides the 2 videos that are up? Well, given all these developments in AI, which never really felt aligned with. It's a yin-yang in everything in life, and it's just accepting you need room for beliefs, ethics, and to evolve towards a place where you can understand where you are in that ecosystem again, and also with others, and talk about it with others.
But making something usable, sellable, memorable, that still takes a human eye. And that's where the real work begins.
And really have this, peace of mind for yourself, really. But anyway, I think it's very important for us to always embrace the future. If the new generation is doing it, we might as well find a way to do it ethically and just embrace. Sooner or later, I think with all these developments that I've keeping my eye on, and I think I'm still one of the best to talk about it, not, learned everything the hard way, and now to combine it with the new way is obviously gonna make a lot of things not only easier, but also makes room for more innovation within those automations. But I feel I'm really ready to embrace more of this process, but just also in a way that collaborates still. Some things you can do just solo is also important, I think, and especially for startups. To touch on that as well, like the established brands, just stay off of it. It will become more important when everyone's creating, when everyone's able to create. Originality and vision will be very important and will be the baseline in noticing someone's work, which I really want to emphasize, but not sure how to find the words right now. Really excited to get the ball rolling again on this side. Partially on the other side now. I hope to stay here and to just enjoy the ride.